Okay, hello again, once again, everybody. Just so you know, our camera again, for some reason, there's a little bug in the system. I use a service called Ecamm Live, and there's a little bug in the system that turns off the camera once in a while. So Parker is right now he's working on getting another camera up, but that doesn't mean we can't still do our regular features, like what I'm grateful for. But I'm still not seeing comments on here, Parker. Yeah, hold on for a second, folks, because I'm not even... This whole thing is... There we go, finally. All right. If you could start telling me what you are grateful for this morning. You know what? We should just shut it down and try again tomorrow. What do you think? It's one of those evenings. Yes, I am in the dark. A very good observation, Linda. How do I move this over? I can't move it over. Parker is busy doing something. So Lynn says, go, Parker. Hello again, everyone. What am I grateful for? I am grateful. I'm grateful for our new Facebook group. Yes, Carol. Carol started a new Facebook group. Remind people, it is called Kevin's After Isolators, I think it's called. What is it? Post Isolators. Kevin's Post Isolators. And I'm going to leave it to Carol to tell you in the comments how you can join, because it is private, so you have to be invited to join. So Carol, just address Carol in the comments section, and she will hook you up, and then we'll figure something out a little later. So you're about to see my ugly face in just a moment. Let me see. Try again. Grateful for the beautiful weather. I can't center the comments right now. Take out that. You see, this is the problem when Parker leaves. There we go. When Parker leaves me to do things, that's a problem. All right. Bring that on. Bring that back on. There we go. What else is everybody great? I'm grateful for the new Facebook group. Yes, Mike. Definitely. So ask Carol about that. And I joined it. Parker joined it. I'm grateful for the psychiatrist who finally found the right medication to tackle my depression. Sometimes that's half the battle, and a lot of psychiatrists and pharmacists will tell you that. Working on depression, working on anxiety takes it takes just that right combination, because nobody is the same. Two people are the same. Grateful for the video of grandkids' graduation. Different, but they were still recognized. I think that's wonderful. There's been a lot of video graduations, for sure. And have you got, should I bring it up now? Or you haven't even plugged it in yet. Hi, Carol, can I join? Belinda? Belinda wants to join. You take care of all this. Carol, you're in charge of that Facebook group now. Okay, so you address it to Carol. We are going to, good to bring that up. Oh, wait. Ooh, I'm ugly. All right, hello. And welcome. That only took us 7 minutes to get a picture on the air, but I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. It's just a bug in the system. Okay, we're finished with the gratefuls, Parker. That's where we are. We're finished with the gratefuls, and we are going to finish up our series, by the way, tomorrow. And again, there's going to be some flashes every once in a while because Parker has to rearrange the whole board now. We're going to finish off our series tomorrow on preparing for your new world. What we are going to do today is we're going to introduce you to two incredible young researchers who, and I love finding all of these people. It's just amazing to find. Hold on one second. We got it. There we go. Okay, let's just leave it at that. There we go. All right. And hold on. You know what, folks? Give us 30 seconds to... Are we okay? Oh, okay, great. All right. So here we go. We are going to get to our guests now. And like I say, we're going to finish off tomorrow, Your New World. Aaron Davis will be with me tomorrow. Can't wait for that. So time now to introduce our guests.
Hi, we are the Scales, the masked Scales.
We built an instrument with sensors and cameras to collect real-time environment and traffic data during COVID-19 lockdown.
We use machine learning and NASA's Earth Observatory Worldview to analyze the changes. We use data sonification to convert our analysis into a musical. Let's hear it.
And we'll hear it in a moment, but let's introduce our young researchers right now. We have Artash Nath, who is 14. Hi, Artash, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How about you?
I am well. And your sister, Arushi, who is 10. Hi, Arushi.
Hi.
And how are you?
Great.
I did not understand a word you guys said in that video. I mean, I understood the words. I just didn't understand the concept. Tell me what you were doing.
Oh, well, that video showed one of our projects that we had made. So this project all started when our schools first closed, and we had to start taking our classes online. But we realized that was not the only thing that was changing. When we woke up in the morning and we looked outside, we could actually hear birds chirping, and we saw much less cars on the highway. So we wanted to start by analyzing or measuring how much these things change outside. For example, if there's less cars on the road because of the COVID-19 lockdown restriction, then probably the vibration on the road would also be less. Since there's less cars, the pollution would also be less. Um, and the traffic on the road, we could visually count that and see that would also be less. So there's so many cool things we can measure of what's the change happening. So we decided to make our own homemade sensors to measure these changes.
And you went even further than that. Arushi, you set it to music? Why? How?
Well, so first of all, the sensors that we used was the dust sensor to measure how much pollution the cars were making. And the next one was the sound to see how much sound it would probably be less because the cars are not making as much sound. So then we got the data. But that was not all that we wanted to do because all we were doing is looking at a bunch of lines of code. We wanted people to be able to hear.
You said all you're doing is looking at a bunch of lines of code. That doesn't sound like all you're doing. That sounds in itself sounds complicated.
Yeah. So we wanted people to be able to hear the dust, hear all the sensors. So we wanted to turn our data into music. So what we did is, depending on how high the values were, we made it into a note. And then we played each of the different sensors in a different musical instrument. For example, one was piano, one was guitar, and so on.
So what this really means is that, let's say over time, when the lockdown starts, let's say the vibration goes lower these days. That means since that is lower, the pitch of our music will go lower as well. And by doing this for every instrument, every sensor can be represented as a musical instrument like pianos and marimbas. And then we show this music and run it together.
Wow. Okay. And we are going to hear this in a moment, but I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. You both are, now, from what I understand, one of you really is into space. Which one?
I think we're really both.
You're both into space. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And into music and into coding.
Yeah, I play the guitar.
And I play the piano.
Now, how did you get into something this advanced?
Well, I think we started getting into STEM and all these projects when we were pretty young. For example, when we were kids, like I was 7 years old, we just started out with really simple projects like, a blinking light or very simple project we didn't know much about. But eventually, by attending workshops and learning by ourselves online, we were slowly able to build up our knowledge in different subjects. And then, since we are interested in a broad range of things, we also joined many local organizations such as the Royal Astronomical Society of Canada, which really got us into space exploration, or the Ontario Science Centre, where we were able to present these small projects.
Now,
And
sorry, keep going.
well, these projects just got more complex, and essentially all these big projects, there's a lot of small parts that are stringed together. We were slowly able to develop all these projects.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep, every once in a while, I'm just going to nod as though I understand. But in a lot of cases, I mean, this is going over my head. The Canadian Space Agency has been in touch with you too, Arushi.
Yeah.
Why?
So in 2017, we participated in the NASA Space Up Challenge, and with my project, I won, and I was invited to the Canadian Space Agency.
Wow.
And there we got our candor, and then we got really interested and asked some questions, and then we just kept on communicating.
And
Yeah,
now,
the project, in fact, was called Yes I Can.
Yeah. So basically, what Yes I Can was that it took pictures. It takes pixels from a picture, and then rearranges those pixels to make a new picture. So, for example, I made a Canada flag with the pixels, and yeah.
jeez, you know, I've got my son here. How come you never did anything smart? Well, all right, he graduated with honors. Okay, high honors. Sorry. All right, but you didn't do this. Canadian Space Agency hasn't called you. Oh, I'm so disappointed in him. No, I'm not. Your parents though must be very proud.
Yeah, they've definitely helped us a lot in making these projects, like especially when we're working with the big robots, like for example, BattleBots, which are robots that fight against each other. So for that, we had to work a lot on the hardware part, right? And using a lot of machine tools to design our robot. And our parents really were able to help us there using the heavy equipment.
Okay. Now, Eagle-eyed Parker here though has spotted the logo of the Canadian Space Agency over your left shoulder, Arushi. On that,
there?
yeah. What is
Yeah.
that? What is that?
The robot.
Yeah.
So this is a robot that detects your facial emotions. So I made it because when I visited the Canadian Space Agency.
Wait. That's a robot that detects facial emotions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Keep going, Arushi. Sorry. All right.
Yeah. So when I visited the Canadian Space Agency, I thought these astronauts will be going in space for a long time. And there they might think about their friends and miss their family. So I wanted to make this robot to make them happy again. So this robot can be used in space. So when it sees a sad astronaut, it tries to cheer them up by trying to give them a high five. And when they're already happy, it be happy with them.
What? Now, I don't know if you're able to. Are you able to demonstrate that? I didn't even know about this. Are you, or is it powered up?
I can show it moving, but the code of the facial motion is not yet on it.
Okay.
Because in fact, the facial recognition part is done by artificial intelligence
Well, I knew
using
that. No, I
a
didn't.
convolutional network. So how it detects this emotion is by looking at a person's face when you appear in front of it. And just like we are able to tell if someone else is happy, the robot will also look at the lip shape, the shape of the eyes, and based on all those features, it's able to try to determine what expression am I making.
Wow. I am so impressed. I think that is absolutely great. So you have been using your time in isolation quite well then.
Yeah, it's a really big opportunity. We have so much free time, so we're able to work on so many new projects and learn new things.
Oh my, okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to go through a sort of a list of equipment that you've used, and I'm going to get you to explain it to me a bit because, again, I'm not fully understanding it. So let's bring up the first list here. Okay, street noise microphone. Okay, so far I understand that. Okay, vehicular emissions PM 2.5 sensor. What is that?
Yes, so that is the sensor that we use to detect the levels of pollution coming from cars outside on the road. So how that works is just a small board, and it's able to take samples of the air around it, and it analyzes these samples and determine how many particles of the 2.5 micron level exists inside that space. And if there's more pollution, there'll be more of those particles inside that small unit of space. So it's able to, using this way, look at the different levels of pollution.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Vehicular count on street Intel RealSense camera. Was
So
that what you were holding in front of the computer, Artash?
yeah, that was the camera. So this part of the project was we wanted to visually count the different cars on the road, right? So, and to do this, we decided to use a camera. So how this worked, or how did it detect the different cars moving, is it just looked at two frames. So it took two pictures, right, next to each other, and then it and then using those pictures, it took two pictures right next to each other, and then it looked at the difference between the two pictures. So this way, it's able to watch all the items inside what it sees that are moving. And then it's able to use an artificial intelligence algorithm to determine whether these things are cars or not. And then, as the time passes, it's able to count the number of cars it sees. So we can analyze what's the increase in number of cars on the road, for example, after the lockdown.
Yeah, so this is the camera.
Okay. Wow. Okay. You also participate in something called a hackathon once in a while. What's a hackathon?
Yeah, hackathons are really great, in fact, because what a hackathon is you're given a period of time, normally 48 hours, and you're also given a list of challenges. And within that 48 hours, you have to come up with a small prototype or a small solution to one of these challenges. And it's really great because it helps us build up our logic and problem solving skills, and we also get to meet great mentors or collaborators who can guide us in making better projects.
Wow. So you must have been watching with great interest the launch a couple of weeks ago. The launch a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we were there for several hours, and in fact, we were really disappointed when it was delayed to the next day. But we watched it, and I think it's really amazing that once again, United States is able to launch humans to the International Space Station from their soil, and it's that SpaceX is definitely a breakthrough in rocketry because in a single 10 years, they've been able to revolutionize how rockets work. Now, instead of the only use once thing, we can use the rocket multiple times, and all these new cool things that are coming up are really amazing.
Okay, let's get back to that equipment list. I find this fascinating. I find the equipment fascinating. Light intensity data, a light sensor to analyze day and night data. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So basically, the light sensor is one of the sensors we use. So we used it basically to look at the brightness. So we know that.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Just it's your microphone just sort of. I lost it there. Try it again. No, it's still. Could you jiggle the microphone cord or whatever where it's plugged into the computer, where the USB is? Oh. Tell you what, unplug the microphone and plug it back in. Look at this. I'm explaining. And this is. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, unplug your microphone and plug it back in if you could. Because unfortunately we lost it. Oh, I can't hear you at all. Is it just me part? We've lost it? No, we lost the audio. Okay. Just unplug it and then plug it back in. You guys must be very good at troubleshooting as it is anyway. You're probably always troubleshooting. I'm still not. Worst comes to worst, we'll get you on the phone. Oh, how, yeah. No, can't hear you. Oh, that's just you. Okay. Hold on, folks. Technical difficulties are temporary. I've got the young scientist working on it right now. Okay, I think what he's doing is he's going to probably switch to a different headset and see if that works. And then failing that, we will get them on the phone. And Okay. No. No, still can't hear you. Think.
Inactive.
Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, now.
Is it better?
This is much better. Are you there? No? Okay, now we lost you. There. Don't move. Oh, don't move. Don't move. Okay. Okay, I think we got you. Okay, Arushi? No, lost you again. Like a short somewhere, somehow. Sorry, everyone. Just give me a sec. I want to definitely hear what they're saying. Not that I understand any of it, but I definitely want to hear what they're saying. Okay, this is interesting in itself if we watch this, okay? Just while you guys are working on the microphone, we're just gonna watch you. Oh, there.
You got it?
I got it. All right. Okay. Okay, try sitting down, Artash. And I still hear you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was about to say, it's so interesting to watch both of you because neither of you were panicking. And it was just like you were just systematically going through everything that possibly could have been wrong.
Well, I guess ever since most of these conferences and hackathons have gone online, we've had to deal with these problems, I guess, pretty often.
Yeah.
As everyone probably does.
Okay, now let's get to that second list of equipment. If we didn't finish first? Oh, okay, yes. Oh, and the first. All right. So, all right, we were talking. Oh, yes. Okay. So you used some external data sources as well. So you had a data source, one from NASA, and then one from the city of Toronto. Tell me about those, Arushi.
Well, so basically, we looked at how much cloud cover basically was there in the different days, and then we compared them using the NASA data.
Because we thought that since there's less people on the road, the city should probably maybe appear less bright. So we used NASA data to look at the city light amounts over time to see if they decrease. And the second data source was the amount of COVID-19 cases every day.
Yeah, so we looked on the Toronto website, and then we looked at how many were the daily cases, and then we put that also into music.
Okay, let's go to the next page. And, oh, there we go. Machine learning algorithm for real-time vehicle counting from street camera. Arduino? What's that? Arduino?
Well, an Arduino is actually a small microcontroller that you use to we use to switch on lights, to move motors. Yeah. And this is actually what we used we connected to all the sensors, and we programmed in Arduino to make the sensors function.
Wow. Okay. Now, the one thing, I'm just going to have to take this for a second, Parker, because you know what I did? I don't know if I downloaded the music. Hold on one second. Boy, this is just not, you know what? This is just not a day for technology. Did I download it? Hold on.
We also have the file downloaded.
Oh, good.
If you don't have it.
Okay, if I don't have it, I think. Oh, here it is. Is that the results? All right, so no, that's not. That's the results, but that's not the music. Do you have the sound for me?
Yes.
Okay,
we do
please,
have a clip
yeah.
of the sound.
Because I'm looking at some of your graphs and charts. No, I don't.
All right. We can start playing it.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so try it.
Did you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
All right. Let me just increase the volume.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, is that it?
We've upped the volume.
Oh, here it is. I found it. I've got it.
Oh, all
Okay,
right.
let me start it over again. Now, you can't. Okay, can we? I hit pause there for a second, Parker, and let's set it up. Okay, so what are we about to hear?
Well, this is the final outcome, the musical that we've created out of all this data. So in this musical, you're going to be hearing a lot of different instruments. And each of the instruments represents a different kind of data that we're measuring, such as the vibration of the ground or the day and night cycles. So, and halfway into this musical, everything is going to slightly slow down. And this is because the COVID-19 restriction has come into place. So all the values are going to go down, so the music will be much softer.
Okay, I'm gonna play it. And then we hear it slow down. Well, the one thing I can say is you can't dance to it. So what was that, about 10 seconds, 8 seconds of music?
Yeah.
And what does
was-
what does that represent in real time?
Well, in real time, so you'll hear these multiple tracks inside them. So in real time, this actually shows you or makes you listen to the different things outside. So one of these instruments may represent the change in brightness, and that would be kind of a beat, right? Because it's going day, night, day, night. And then other kinds of data sources, such as perhaps the car count data, that would be slightly more vibrant and would change pretty often because of the cars on the road. And there's also the pollution data, and this also would change a lot because first of all, on different days, there will be different levels of pollution, so different levels of music. And also during the lockdown, the music becomes slower because the pollution goes down.
Rishi, what do you want to do with your life? Where do you want to go?
Well, I want to do something related to space, like maybe an astronaut, but I'm not yet sure yet.
How about you, Artesh?
Well, I really would love to keep going into a career into rocketry and artificial intelligence. So I think I would like to start perhaps my own rocket company or keep on building rockets.
Wow. That is wow. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I am impressed. I love meeting people like you because you sort of are you are self-starters. I mean, you're busy with this. I know your parents have a lot of influence, but you're enjoying this. You actually love this.
Yeah, it's definitely really interesting because using these different tools it actually enables us to understand the things around us because everything around us is based on some kind of these technologies, and as we keep learning about them, we can keep making making different projects that are related to these things, and it's really fun in a natural way as well because it's just a fun hobby.
Yeah, and we've also made our own website, hotpoprobot.com, and we've posted all our projects there.
What is
Pictures
it?
of
What is it?
hotpoprobot.com.
Hot. How do you spell that? HOT.
POPROBOT.
POP. Hot.
POPROBOT. Hotpoprobot.com.
Hot. Oh, okay. Hotpoprobot.com.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just going to put that up on the screen as well. So if anybody wants to see more of your projects, they can do that. I want to thank both of you, and I apologize. I apologize for the horrible. I'm embarrassed by the technical problems we had today with you two on. Oh my gosh! But unfortunately, it couldn't be avoided this time round. It has been so enjoyable to talk with you. I'm going to leave you the last word. I want you to talk to any kids out there about STEM.
Sure. Well, one thing I'd like to say to any student that's interested in STEM is whatever you want to do, first start on paper and pencil and start. It can be anything. Just commit yourself to any ideas that you're really interested in, and once you have that idea, you can achieve it anyhow, even though if you know nothing about what you want to solve. Because there's so many great places you can go to learn more for free, and you can make your own projects.
Yeah, and actually, we started with making as well. So we like screw things inside to make robots. And yeah.
Just tinkering around with different parts, opening up your toys, it can be anything.
Okay, just a couple of more questions. First of all, your brother and sister, you seem to get along.
Well, I guess we get along when we're doing these projects, but otherwise, we don't really get along.
Good. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you were normal. All right. I just want to make sure. And then I've had a few people say, "What do your parents do?"
Well, our parents, they're both really interested in astronomy as well, but they work more in the environmental sector, I think, and that's it. I know.
Okay, so they're not rocket scientists or
No.
Oh, okay.
This is just a big hobby of the family.
Of the family. Wow. Oh, this has been amazing. Thank you so much to both of you. And I wish you all the best in the world. I think we're going to be hearing about you, I think, sooner rather than later.
Thank you for
Thanks.
letting us speak here.
Yeah, perhaps Elon Musk is watching. And, it could go on from there.
Merci.
All right. Delien, thank you so much to both of you.
Thanks.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the camera's back. Oh, this one's back. Yeah, I don't understand it either. Oh, okay, that's good. I can interview myself. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Not so great. It's been a horrible show today. Why, Kev? Because things have been breaking and going wrong, and then I had these two really smart kids on, and I was embarrassed because they build robots and stuff. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Kev. You know what you always say, right? Yeah, I know. Be gentle with yourself. Attaboy, Kev. Attaboy. Okay. Yeah, which can, get it. All right. I'm already miffed with you as it is, because you haven't built a robot yet. Okay, now he's just going to get me. I loved meeting them, didn't you? Weren't they wonderful? They're absolutely great. It really lets me know that our future is okay. Whenever you start to worry about things, that is just something, and I would highly encourage you to really encourage your kids, your grandkids, to make sure that they understand that STEM is everything now. It is the future, and it is interesting, and there's something for everyone in there. So for those of you who, we've talked about it several times, but just in case you forget, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So that is STEM. And it really is everything, and it is the future. This is, okay, on a personal note, I have to apologize to you too. This was just, I don't know what it was, Parker. It was just one of those days where the gods of digital technology decided, hey, let's screw around with Kevin and Parker right now. And they did. So my deepest apologies, and thank you for hanging in there through all of these technical difficulties. Tomorrow, my good friend Aaron Davis is here. We are going to be going through your survey results. If you haven't taken the survey yet, you can go to it right now. It's surveymonkey.com/r/isolators. So it's surveymonkey.com/r/isolators. And take that. It's only a 3-minute survey. And then tomorrow we're going to find out how you feel about coming out of isolation and how you're going to feel in your new world. That's with Aaron Davis tomorrow. And I sure hope that our technical problems are much fewer tomorrow. Until then, thanks for joining us. Take care of yourself. and take care of each other.
COVID-19, why you do this to me? I really don't like being stuck in quarantine. I have no toilet paper, I don't even